I'm going to give you 6 examples of FBI corruption. These are in stone. These are facts, not disputable. And I always encourage people when they watch and listen to the No Spin News to have a pen and paper nearby. So I'm going to go over these fairly slowly. Again, all facts. The FBI knowingly used false information to secure FISA warrants in order to spy on the Trump campaign in the Russian collusion hysteria that took place in 2016. Okay, so the most powerful law enforcement agency in the world knew it was submitting information to judges that was false in order to get the judge to sign a warrant for wiretaps. That is Gestapo type stuff. That's Joe Stalin, Soviet Union type stuff. Putin now. Okay? That's one. 2, FBI agents in Silicon Valley traveled to the offices of Twitter and other social media and suggested to those people that the Hunter Biden laptop story was foreign disinformation and should be suppressed by the social media companies which did the FBI's bidding. How do we know this is a fact? Because the Twitter files themselves, the records of those meetings, were exposed by the new owner, Elon Musk. FBI has not denied that, by the way. Okay, so here we have federal agents walking into a corporate building saying, you know what, probably shouldn't have any postings at all about Hunter Biden and the laptop, even though the FBI knew, because it verified the laptop, that what Hunter Biden had written in the laptop was indeed written by him. They knew it. That's 2. Number 3, the FBI itself suppressed intel that there would be trouble on January 6th. Agents received information and, as far as we can tell, did nothing with it and did not inform the public. FBI documents verify that. So we believe, because those documents have not been made public, that FBI had informants inside the Proud Boys, far-right group, and those informants said, hey, the Proud Boys are going to cause trouble at the Capitol. That's what I believe happened. But we know for a fact that the FBI was warned there was going to be trouble at the Capitol. And I didn't get any information, did you? Nobody did. Why not? That's corruption. That's ridiculous. 4, the FBI suppressed information from a paid informant, somebody they give cash to. That is, Vice President Joe Biden took money from his son Hunter and brother Jim. The information was put in an FBI memorandum. But when congressional investigators asked to see that, Christopher Wray said no, and only relented under threat of contempt of Congress. That memorandum is still not made public. All right? The investigators on the House Judiciary Committee and a few others saw it, redacted, but we haven't seen it. Why? What is this all about? Now, I understand due process. You don't want to convict somebody because some informant told you something. I got it. But this is ultra serious. Okay. 5, the FBI spied on Catholic pro-life activists out of the Richmond office. And now the FBI refuses to turn over the records of that spying to the public. And now freedom of information is going to have to be filed against the FBI. The FBI is trying to hide it, even though the FBI admits the Richmond office did it. And finally, the FBI declined to investigate most rioters after the George Floyd killing who crossed state lines and caused mayhem all over the country. You know how many rioters were prosecuted? 6. 6. And Antifa, Black Lives Matter, individual kooks, they're running all over the country. 6 were prosecuted out of the thousands, tens of thousands of rioters. Now, they all didn't cross state lines, but some of them did. Okay? So, if this isn't corruption, then corruption the word does not exist. And again, this isn't my opinion, these are facts. So when confronted with that, if you had an honest president of the United States, he would have fired Ray a long time ago, or she. Ray, gone. This is ridiculous. Crazy. All right? But no. Ray's boss, Merrick Garland, the Attorney General, you think he cares about any of this? No. He doesn't. If he did, there'd be a special prosecutor investigating the FBI. The FBI's own Inspector General confirms much of what I just told you. So again, you walk around, most Americans don't know anything about this because the networks, the television news, they're not going to report it. So they walk around as blind fog, no idea about growing corruption at the federal level in not just the FBI. Believe me, Biden himself is in trouble, okay, on this money stuff. It's coming. But then you're going to say, well, who's going to investigate Joe Biden on that? Can't be the corrupt Justice Department, the FBI, right? The judges will have to take it over. The judiciary, just like in Watergate. The judiciary will have to take it over. So anyway, this is a huge story. And I'm, as an American citizen, not just a journalist, I am really horrified about all this. I mean, yeah, all right, you can hate Trump all day long, and that's what these Democrats did in that hearing earlier this week. Oh, Trump, MAGA. You can, fine, I don't care about that. But this is verifiable corruption at the highest level with the most powerful law enforcement agency in the world. And you don't care? Reminds me of ancient Rome. And people back then, they didn't care what the emperors did. They didn't care. Well, the barbarians are at the gate.